All right, let's see how it turned out. Oh, shucks. Okay, no problem. Let's try it again. Oh, come on. Dude, don't let it get you all bent out of shape. Remember what your doctor said. You know what? You're right, Artie. I'm going to take a step back and, what was step two? If that was what the doctor said was step two, you need to find a new doctor. I don't think that's it. That's neither here nor there, man. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But dear, I got you a present. Wow, the Accusize 0 to 1 screw thread micrometer. Wow, Artie, you shouldn't have. Hello, and welcome back to Thor's Garage. My name's Thor, and I'm an average American machinist. And if you are like me, you have probably made a thread or two in your life, which means you are probably familiar with the three wires. And if you're having a bad day or you're clumsy or you're a member of the Broken Thumb Club, then you've dropped these three wires into your chip bin a time or two. The way my old lathe at work was set up was it was full of coolant on the bottom, and then the chips would kind of just rest in the coolant tank. And then you'd always have to kind of dig through all the nasty chips and sludge and other garbage just to try and find your three wires. And knock on wood, I've always been able to recover my three wires. And while I was in trade school, we had something that we weren't really allowed to use, and I feel like it's because nobody really knew how to use them. That was thread micrometers. I went and got myself a set of thread micrometers. These are the Accusize S916-C750 screw thread micrometer. This is a 0 to 1, and it gives you a range from 64 to 5 threads per inch. When I ordered these, it came with no instructions, so I had to print this crappy manual off of the internet. And all it really told you was how to use it. It didn't tell you how to read it, which I didn't understand. These go off of pitch diameter, and it took me a while to figure that out, and a little longer than I'm willing to actually admit. I think that these are incredibly useful, and every time I've used them, they've been fairly accurate. Now, I like these ones so much that I actually went ahead and bought the 1 to 2 version. Setup with these is fairly simple. You pick the anvil size that you need. Like, for example, I have the 24 to 14 because we're going to measure a 3/4 16 rod back there. And what you want to do, you're going to set your anvils in there. This is kind of weird, right? You want to unlock this. This is the locking lever for this side. There's one for this side. You know, scroll all the way down until you get to 0 or just above it. Kind of weird doing it backwards. Okay, so I'm about 1. I'm going to go ahead and lock that. Yep. Check that out. Now, in theory, that should be zeroed out. With these 1 to 2s, it's a little goofy because you have this kind of standard that has the grooves cut out into it, you see? Then you would just the same way, really. I'm not going to show you how to do it. You get it. This is a piece of 3/4 16 all thread. Yeah. You have to make sure that you get that groove in the bottom. in, in the correct spot, or obviously you're going to get a wrong reading. See, I don't know if you can see that it's on the crest, if you will. Here, reading it's 702, which I'm pretty sure, I don't have my book with me, I forgot it, but that's the pitch diameter for like a looser fit, I'm pretty sure, which it is all thread, which that makes sense. And what's neat is I was gifted this nifty little Starrett 575 CP 14 to 18 threads per inch, which means it will in fact do this. And there we go. There's 702. So it's accurate. That's good. I like it. And this cost me about $100, $100, this Accusize thread mic. And it comes with this case. All these different anvils, like I said, has that range. And I recommend it for the more clumsy, or I don't know, less thumb abled, if you will. So that's a little quick what I think of the screw thread mic. Like I said, it's the Accusize S916-C750. There's a resolution of 1/10 apparently, so it does have a 10th scale, yeah. And then this one is the Accusize S916-C751 for the 1 to 2 range. And for all of you old timers that say, "Oh, he doesn't know how to use the 3 wires," well, evolve. I don't know what to tell you. So until next time, my name's Thor, and thank you for watching Thor's Garage.